Hello fellow developers, nice to see you again. In the previous video, we prepared WAGTAIL by installing it on Windows and Mac. We also understand how to install WAGTAIL on shared hosting, and then deploy WAGTAIL from local computer to shared hosting. Before we continue the tutorial further, let's first discuss one important and essential thing, the database. WAGTAIL uses the Python language and Django framework. This Django framework is often called battery included. This means that it is ready to run without adding other essential things. Django already has an admin dashboard, authentication, and database. The database that's included in Django and WAGTAIL is SQLite database. Let's visit the official SQLite website first. Here, it is stated that are self-contained, small, and full-featured. But the special thing about SQLite is that it is serverless, meaning it doesn't need server unlike MySQL and PostgreSQL. SQLite is just a file. It is also treated like a normal file. But this file is not a text file, like a file for MySQL, for example, which is a text file and can be viewed in a text editor. To view, add, edit, and delete database entries in SQLite, we can do it with Python commands. But there is another quick and convenient way to do this, through a GUI, Graphic User Interface Database Manager program. With this GUI program, we can add, edit, insert, delete, just like we did MySQL in PHP-MyAdmin. There are several free and open source GUI programs to manage SQLite, but we will try only two, which are DB Browser for SQLite and SQLite Studio. This is the SQLiteBrowser.org site. Let's download it for Windows first. Double-click to install, then click Next, and then Next, and follow the instruction. When the installation is complete, we can immediately open the program. Above here, there are menus which is included creating a new database and open database. The practical way to open a database is to drag and drop the SQL item file that we will open directly. Let's open one of the Django or WAGTAIL project database files that we have created. For example, the db.sqlite3 file from the Django project that we have created before. This is the database structure of our file earlier. If we want to see the contents of one of the tables, for example this auth user table, then we highlight it, then right click, select browse table. This is the admin user record that we created when we installed Django and create superuser. DB Browser SQLite is easy to use and very simple. Now let's try another program, which is SQLite Studio. Let's go to the site sqlitestudio.pl. Download the latest version for Windows. After the download is complete, we immediately install and follow the instruction. It's very easy. After installing, immediately run the program. To open SQLite database files, we can simply drag and drop. SQLite Studio is actually more powerful than DB Browser SQLite. In the table that we will see, just double-click. Then, on the right side, you can see the structure of the table, complete with keys, foreign keys, and the type of key. To see the contents of the table, you can use this Data tab. Now the contents of the out user table appear. Very simple and easy to use. We will not be discussing the use of SQLite DB browser and SQLite Studio in more details. If you're familiar with PHP-MyAdmin, then you will not have any significant difficulties when using this DB browser SQLite and SQLite Studio. See you guys in the next video.